Good morning. I'm Debi LeFaye. Welcome to Lifted Up in Lunar Light from the Academy of the Ancient Arts. We're at the Shingletown Sanctuary this morning. And I want to wish everybody a beautiful, growing, waxing moon. I'm going to share some things to do during this time when there's so much unrest. I'd like to give everybody some tools to help them keep their power and keep their integrity and who they really are and what they really want to be. So staying true to ourselves is so important at this time in our country. So I thought we would do a little bit of magic, a little bit of candle magic, because the growing energy. So if you set a new moon intention, this is a wonderful way to amplify it. Or if you just want to add some increase to the energy during the lunar light's growing energy, where things are growing, what do we want to grow? What energies do we want to increase in? Do we want to increase in from each of the four directions, from each of the four elements? And so when I teach, we usually use a cylinder candle and we carve it in and we do all this stuff. But today I thought, well, what could I do for people who just can't get to the store, but they maybe have some things that they could do a little something to feel more in their power and tap into this growing moon energy. So what I have here is just a basic glass jar and an emergency candle. I hope y'all have an emergency candle around, or some sort of candle that will fit safely inside your jar. Okay, so I'm going to take this out for right now, and I'm going to think about the East. And what do I want to increase in the East? And I want to increase my breath, so I get a full breath and I can make wise decisions. I want to increase my voice, maybe. I want to increase my wisdom. Things that come from the East. If you think of the East, the sun rises in the East. Brand new beginnings. Everything goes from dark to light in the East. So what do we want to bring in to this growing time from the East? So I was thinking about that. I was thinking, I want to bring sunrise energy in. So I've got that percolating back there. What do I want to bring in for my energy level, for the sunshine level? And I want to bring in real joy, real compassion, true kindness, not anything harsh, just the good fire, the fire of love, the fire of caring, the fire of joyfulness. And that's what I'm going to want to bring in from my south. What do I want to bring in from the west? That's my heart space. That's my caring space. That's my emotions. I want to bring in pure emotional love. I want to bring in gentleness and kindness that the water brings, washing away all negativity and growing in swells of love, in swells of kindness, in swells of caring. And that's what I want to bring in from the west. And I'm thinking, what do I want to bring in from the north? And from the north, I want to bring in feeling really good in my body, feeling really like I can do what I need to do. I can be the best me because my body feels well and whole. So that's what we want to bring in for this time during the growing moon. So before I start, what I like to do is I like to clean all the things that I'm going to do. Just like if I'm going to cook in the kitchen, I want to make sure all my dishes are clean, the counters are wiped down, everything's ready to go. So the way that I like to clean it, and I go in more specific detail in, there we go, light with harm to none and goodwill to all. May you bring clearing. And this is just for smudging. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little piece of Palo Santos, and I'm going to let me put it right here so y'all can see. They're not touching, and I just give them a minute and let them become friends so they can work together no crowding. And you can see how it's catching without touching. And now we have a nice fire going. Thank you. And I give it a little bit of my breath. So I want to smudge the candle that I'm going to be using. I want to smudge my jar, give it a nice wash, make sure there's nothing icky energetically in there. I want to smudge the pen I'm going to be using. There we go. I gave myself a smudge, but this is just so yummy. So thank you, Palo Santos, for smudging all of my tools. I'm going to also smudge my little stone that says hugs. This is from Empress Drea. And I'm really grateful. I'm going to put this in my south because that's the energy that I want to have and bring into this waxing moon. And I also picked a beautiful shell that my granddaughter collected for me not years and years, but a couple of years ago. And I want the love of a child, the heart of a child, the caring of a child. And this shell lived in the ocean and was part of the ocean for many years, and it created the sacred spiral. So we want to put that sacred energy in my west on my little space there. And then in the north, I want to give a smudge to the sacred stone of rose quartz. Rose quartz, I find, helps me promote love and kindness. And in my north, in my physical self, I want to be loving and kind. I want the solidness to give me that. So I welcome the rose amethyst, and I'm smudging a little piece of Palo Santos because for the east, I want this lovely energy that clears the space and clears the mind to be on my little sacred area around to grow and increase in. So you can see right here, I have my little plate with it's actually an old incense holder, with my 4 items to honor each of the 4 sacred things. So then I take a moment and I say, may each of the 4, may the earth, the air, the water, and the fire be with me while we increase our energy as the moon is increasing in its light. So I think of what symbols do I want for my east, for my mind. And so I have my magic pen, and in my east, I'm going to draw just a real simple sunrise with some little lines coming off of it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but real simple. It's just a sunrise. And may we have a new sunrise. And then in the west, I'm going to put some, that's the east. Then in the south, excuse me, I am going to put a happy face. Because that's what I want to send out in this increasing time. I want to send out happiness and joy. Whoo, let waves of that ripple out. And then in the west, I want to send out love and compassion. So I'm drawing a heart. May I send out love all the way out into the world, from the west, with the waters of the ocean and the shell, and may it crash into beautiful waves and make beautiful sounds that bring healing. And in the north, I want to draw a picture of a diamond. I want to shine like a diamond. I want to be strong like a diamond. I want all this pressure that's taken my coal to be transformed into a diamond of love, a diamond of compassion. So I'm going to set my little candle holder right there. And with harm to none and goodwill to all, I'm I'm going to rub my hands together. If you rub your hands together and then give it a little space and feel that energy building in your hands. And I'm going to put it all over my little altar area. There you go. There you go. May the north, the south, the east, and the west bless this with harm to no one and goodwill to everyone. And then I'm going to take my candle, this little light of mine, because I'm going to let it shine. I'm going to put it right in there. And with harm to none and goodwill to all, I'm going to light my candle. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to light it off the smudging candle. So there we go. It just wanted to be lit by its friend. It didn't want the mechanical. And may you grow. May you be so blessed. May this waxing moon increase in all that is good, with harm to no one, and blessings to all. And there we go. And there's my little waxing moon altar for this time of growing. And I'm just going to keep this growing. Every time I see it, it's going to activate the hugs, the shell of love, the amethyst, and the beautiful fragrance of the Palo Santos to clear and lift us. I'd like to leave you with a waxing moon blessing. May the East lift your mind up with good things, with clear things, with wisdom and perspective. May the South energies invigorate you with love, with kindness, with sharing, with joyfulness. May the West wash you, lift you up, float you in a bubble of caring and kindness, in that wave of love and goodness. And in the North, may you be grounded, may you be solid, may you be in your best health, may you be in your truest wealth. When we're abundant, when we're well, we're able to do so much more and spread so much more good joy and kindness. May each of you have a very blessed waxing moon with harm to no one and blessings to everyone. Oh, thank you for joining me this day. May love ripple through our nation. May we all send out good kindness and do as we are led to do and follow our highest selves. Oh.